Okay, in this video, we are going to study linear functions and the applications of linear functions. So here is the definition of a linear function. Any function that can be written in the form f(x) equals ax plus b, where a and b are real numbers, then this function is called a linear function. Now the property of linear functions are the graph of a linear function is a straight line. And another property is the ratio of the change of y to the change of x. This is always a constant. So for example, we're given this table, okay? So the x values are 0, 1, 2, 3, and the y values are 1, -1, -3, -5. So we wonder, does this table represent a linear function? So to tell whether this table represents a linear function or not, we can use the second property, because now we have, according to this table, we have 4 ordered pairs. And then, if you compute the ratio of the change in the y to the change in the x, so for example, if I use these 2 ordered pairs, now the change in the y is gonna be the difference between these 2 y values. So that is 1 minus -1. So that is 2. And now I consider the change in the x. So the change in the x is 0 minus 1. This is -1. Now this ratio is gonna be 2 over -1, so it's -2. Okay. Now if I choose, then I pick up another 2 points and I compute this ratio. So this time the change in the y is the difference between -3 and -5, so that is a -3 minus -5. Now this is +2, and the change in the x is 2 minus 3. This is -1. So this ratio is also -2. So therefore, we can tell this table represents a linear function, okay? Because the ratio of the change in the y to the change in the x is always a constant. And later we will see this constant is called the slope of this linear function.